All right. Hey guys, I am back with a story time. Haven't been back in a minute, so let me just say that there now about my first fight. So it happened my freshman year, and I still see the person today. I had actually went round two with her. We know mutual people, so let's get it popping. Okay, so this is how it all started. Basically, I was short as fuck. I mean, I'm still short, but compared to this girl, I was a midget, okay? Because she had flunked sophomore year, so she was already, she was sitting in the water for too long and the bitch overgrew, basically. And I was probably down to her kneecaps. I was short. And I don't know why this girl didn't like me. TBH, I heard that I was actually hanging out with somebody that she liked. To this day, still don't know who. And from there, yeah. So it was around when I was turning 15, the quinceañera days or whatever. And she was talking mad shit about like how I was gonna have my shit what was it? Oh, Chuck E. Cheese, and I was gonna have fucking jarritos and all that shit there. And it's like, bitch, if I did, you missing out. The pizza over there at Chuck E. Cheese, bomb. Okay. Anyways, with the salad bar, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, bye. I guess she's just been a hater. I don't know. TBH. The day after my quinceañera, she basically said that I didn't show up to school because I was scared of her.
Boy, if you don't...
Girl, just because you motherfucking over here looking like, a Yeti, and you think I'm gonna be scared of you? Like, I'd rather lose a fight defending myself. Period. That's just how I'm gonna say it. Like, if I lost defending myself. I'm not gonna, pussy out even though I know I don't have a chance. Here, it was a little like, I had friends that went to school the next day. Didn't even know that we had a time set to fight. My friends are hitting up my mom, letting her know that this girl was running her mouth about me, saying that that I was scared, that's why I didn't go to school, and all kinds of shit. So, my mom called me. She's like, hey girl, like, I'm gonna go get off work, take my lunch, and I'm gonna take your ass to school. And I was like, fuck, I guess I gotta fucking fight because this is my first fight. And I was a little intimidated because this bitch is big. She's a big bitch. Width and height. Okay? I get my shit together, whatever. I don't even take like a backpack or anything because at this point I already know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm already gonna pull up. I already have my hair up already, whatever. So I get to school. It's literally like 10 minutes before the bell rings. And I obviously see her, but it's like, bitch, if you're over there running your mouth and like, I'm gonna wait for her to come to me. And she did. She sure fucking did. With her little fucking moccasins and her belly button saying hello. She comes up to me and I was like, girl, I'm down, but let's do it after school. She's like, nah, fuck that. Nah, going off, all crazy and shit. And I was just like, okay, you're gonna ask for it, you're gonna get it. So I literally had to jump to punch this bitch in the face. It seems dramatic, but I was like the little Mario, the little baby Mario, and she was like the Mario times 2 mushrooms. Like, this bitch was like, it was like this. And she was eating like a Rice Krispies, I believe. And next thing you know, the bitch is on the floor. Like, it was easy. I was like, damn, bitch, like, the bigger you are, the harder you fall, I guess. I don't know. And she fucking fell. And then I just hear all kinds of commotion. Everything was so slow motion to me that it was fucking crazy. Like, it felt like so slow that I crawled her because she fell on her fucking back like this.
Boom!
And I just crawled and I just grabbed her fucking hair and I just kept going just to like have some type of motion to hold the bitch down. I just kept fucking punching. Her fucking eyelashes were looking like rosa and shit, like, crazy. The only thing was that my knees were scraped up because when she had fell, I had fell with her and she had fallen on her back, but I was like faster enough to just get on top of her. And then her fucking cousin came to pull me off, and it was quick. I thought like a guy had pulled me off because it was fast. So I was like, damn, I guess I'm light. I don't know. It was just the adrenaline. And then little did we know, or did I know, shit, that the principal was behind us talking to some other people. So after the fight, she gets up, fucking eyelashes everywhere, crying and shit. And she's like, fuck you, bitch. And then there are people holding her back, and then our cafeteria was outside because it was an outside school, not an inside school. I've heard that she was punching the fucking walls and shit, and it's hard-ass walls. It's like cement and like metal. Alright, so I'm editing this after. I didn't mention, so when she punched the walls, the next day, she was telling people that her hands were all bruised and scraped up was because that was the damage that she was doing to my face. So So that was her reasoning of punching the walls, to have some type of proof that she beat me up. Principal got me right away, took my ass to the fucking office. And this girl people already knew about this girl. People know her. She had like a cousin that was a grade higher than us, the same grade that she's supposed to be in. People already knew who she was, but she was a drama starter. She, you know, talking hella shit about everybody, thinks she's the shit, like, but she met her match. I was compared like to a midget to her, and a bitch. And it was my first fight, so I was like, okay, girl. So anyways, I went back to the principal's office. The principal already knew about her. She knew she was trouble. I ended up getting suspended. When poor little me was just defending myself, but whatever, that's usually how it goes. Anyways, so that happened, and then the next day she goes to school, but I couldn't go because obviously I was fucking suspended. I think I was suspended for like I want to say a couple of days or maybe a week. I don't know, because she tried to paint this whole picture that I was basically the bully, that I was talking shit about her, that I was a threat to society, and that she was scared of me. And I had like 3 classes with this girl. So all my classes, I got switched, and I almost got expelled because of her little fucking lies and shit. I don't get it. Like, how do bitches want to be all big and bad but then want to fucking cry wolf and then play the fucking victim at the end? Like, bitch, how does that even add up? Like, it doesn't make no fucking sense. Anyways, so that happened. I almost got expelled, and then like my grades were nothing but D's and F's. They didn't give me no packets, nothing. I had got back to school after I was expelled for like a week or a couple days. They did a search on me. They brought me to the office to have me take off my shoes, my jackets, look through all my books and like my backpacks and everything. I'm an only child, so my parents gave me shit to defend myself. Like when I walked to the school bus or anything like that, I had like a pepper spray. And then my dad had got me like a little tiny like pocket knife that was smaller than my hand just to keep me safe. And they're like, oh, she got some weapons. And I had ibuprofen because when a girl has her period, it'd be bad. And then I was like shocked because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they're like, you don't feel bad. It made me look bad because I didn't cry. I wasn't like, oh my god, like, let me get a silly. You know, like, no. I was just confused as fuck, and I thought it was funny because I was like, what the fuck do they think they're gonna find? Like, I don't, you know, it doesn't make sense. Well, to me at the time, or even now, like, what the fuck. And then after that, she had a friend that she would hang out with, and her friend presses charges on me. But not only her little brother, like that's like an infant, don't even know him. Her mom, never met her. Her stepdad, and then her other sibling and her. She got like her whole household like a restraining order on me, and it's like, girl. So I guess she got shook after that fucking incident at the fucking at lunch because she ended up putting restraining on me. So I had to go to fucking court. Not even the girl that I fought took me to court with her friend. That had nothing to do with it. She was not involved, but she wants to take me to court. So this is what happens. We get to court, right? And then she comes in, no makeup, fake ass thick glasses, looking like a fucking nerd. And I'm like, girl,
Boy, if you don't.
Another one cried wolf. And I don't even know the girl. She, so we're both of us are standing in front of the judge, right? It was like her, then me, her mom, my mom, and the judge had asked her, because she's the one that filed the motion to take my ass there. The judge asked her, do you know why you're here? She said no. It's like, girl, how do you not know why we're here if you're the one that brought my ass here and you're the one that's trying to put this shit against me? Like, it doesn't make no fucking sense. So for me, like, when I feel some type of way, like, you could see it in my face, because I'm not really good at hiding my expression. It just comes out, basically. I was just like, girl, but I try to keep it together. I was just like, I caught myself. And then the judge asked me, do you know why you're here? And I was like, honestly, like, Your Honor, I was like, I don't know why I'm here. And he's like, all right, mediation. So that's how it happened. So then we had to talk about it. Somebody talked to me, then somebody talked to her, and then they asked if we could agree to, like, you know, talk to each other as a whole. And that happened. I think it didn't go any like further, but I knew that I had to stay within it like 100 feet from her, which was weird because I also had some classes with her. So all my classes got switched around, and it was already like in the mid-year. And when I almost got expelled for that whole like month and a half, my grades were just fucked. Basically failed my freshman year, and then I ended up going to a different school because fuck that. Bitches, please. I still see her around to this day. Like, she'd be working at the store that I go to, and she'd be still acting like a stank face. It's like, girl, at this point, why are you still mad? Like, oh, I mentioned that we fought twice. We did, because she was talking shit about me to my family, thinking that like they ain't gonna tell me. And they had let it slide for a few times, and I was like, you know what, just give me a call. I'm a fucking one call away. So one night, somebody from my family called me. They're like, you ready? I didn't have the number saved, but I just knew that when I heard, are you ready? I said, yeah, where? I just put 2 and 2 together hella quick, and I was like, oh fuck. So I started getting ready. I put on my fucking Converse. I put on a tight shirt. I put on some leggings, and we pulled up. Seen it with somebody else. Let's just say that, because So I see them walking and talking, and I can hear them because we had parked across the street from the area. So it was like, hey, and then I said her name. Be like, hey Grinch, or something. Hey Grinch. Called her name, whatever. Whew, girl, she came up looking dusty, okay. I came up with my hair ready. I was ready. So it's just like, you're still talking shit? Like, what? And then her little friend was like, oh no, she's not talking shit, like, I promise, da-da-da-da. And then my mom and I don't even acknowledge her at all. So it was me, my mom, and my friend. Girl, when we already started fighting, it ended how we fought in high school. Same exact shit. We were going like this, whatever. And then she tries to like scare me, like, you know, but didn't throw. And I just stood there like, bitch, please. So you know what I did? I just swung the bitch again. Swung the bitch again, and she fucking fell. She might have been a little heavier this time because after high school, you know, you just live in the party life, whatever. So it ended the same fucking time again. I ended up crawling back on top of her, just kept fucking going and going and going. And then she fucking, what she did was she fucking pulled a fucking big chunk of my fucking hair out. That's all the bitch did. Next day, my fucking neck was stiff. That's all the fucking bitch did. But when her eyelashes again, throwing up gang signs, her fucking tracks and shit were just like all over the place. She's like, get the fuck off me, get the fuck off me. And I already had got up off her, and I was like, get the fuck up, like, come on. And no, she didn't want it again after that because I had gave her the chance to get the fuck up. But it's like, bitch, stop fucking talking shit because they already had gave your ass a warning not to be talking shit. And then to think she's even slick to talk about me and to my family, like, girl. So at first they're like, oh, you know, like, you keep talking that shit, thinking you're cute over here. We're gonna let her know. So they got tired of the shit and they stopped with a threat and they called my ass real quick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I still see her around. San Jose's pretty small, so every time I see her, you know, she just be looking. It don't bug me anymore. That's why I'm saying this like years later, because I can beat her ass. Like, not even that, but for what, you know, it's like dead energy.
And that's on period.
Be feeding into that shit. But yeah, that was basically my story. Fought her twice. Still don't even know the reason why, but I'm assuming that it was just insecurities or, I don't know, envious. These days people are weird. Like, you have something that they have, or it could be something so simple, how much people like you and not them. Weird shit like that can like tick somebody off that's not all the way there or has like some fucking issues, you know. So I honestly don't know what the fuck what the fuck it is. She's probably still talking shit, but at this point she's a fan. At this point she needs to fucking subscribe because, girl. And that's all I gotta say. That's basically my story. I'm trying to keep it short, fast. I talk fast, kind of. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be more of the many. I'm trying to get back into this little smooth thing going on.